All right, guys, I just want to make a really quick video here and share with you exactly what I would do if I was trying to sell a product in a competitive market, right? And there's two things I could potentially do. Number one, and I actually, the reason I can talk about this is because this is exactly what I've been doing over the past, 2 months, right? Longer, but let's just say over the last 2 months, right? So one of the products I recently launched was a silicone grease. Now, silicone grease, for those of you that don't know, it's a really boring item. Like, there's nothing particularly exciting about it, right? And I'm just typing in silicone grease into Amazon here so I can show you, right? Okay, so this literally, right, this is the Amazon dashboard for silicone grease, right? Look at that, right? Not much going on there, right? Very, very boring. Like, look at that. Boring, 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 boring. Boring, 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 boring. There is, however, one product that is standing out. And you already know it, right? This one here. That one there, right? Now, that is my product, right? So what I done was I looked at this marketplace and I realized that, all these products just, they don't pop, right? It was actually from YouTube videos. I realized that, to get people to click on your video, you need to have a really, enticing thumbnail generally, right? Like, bright colors, to attract the eye. And if you attract the eye, you get the click. If you get the click, you're more likely to get the convert. Well, you are likely to get the conversion and you make the sale, right? So I figured if we come into this market and use that same methodology that we apply on YouTube and bring it over to Amazon, we potentially will get the sale. And that's exactly what happened. Like, look, so far we're at over 100 sales per month. We've done more. We've done about 200, right? That is all from branding. So that is one way you can stand out in a crowded marketplace. Do quality branding, right? Because, like, look, that looks epic and it's just silicone grease. It makes me want to buy it. Like, literally, I want to buy it, right? We're actually launching treadmill oil as well, and we're using the same methodology, right? The Grizzly Gear brand stands out, tracks the eye, click, that's the one I want, right? Another way to stand out in a crowded marketplace, and this is something we're doing with Apex. Now, I wouldn't say it's a crowded marketplace, although there is competitors in it, right? And there's other premium competitors, right? Again, I think we probably have the edge on a lot of the products, but even so, this is something that I would do, and we are doing it, but we could definitely do it in a crowded marketplace, is we want to make a better offer. Now, I don't believe in discounting too much. You can discount sometimes, that's grand. We've done it. We've had good success, but I would make a better offer. And the offer we're running for Apex is a really, really cool offer, right? And it's something that I have not seen full stop. Like, no one's doing this, right? Now, let me just pull it up here, right? So the offer is this, right? We allow people to, well, here, let me show you, right? This is our Legend goggles, right? So you can try for 30 days, €12 today, pay the rest only if you keep them, right? Or you can pay in full today. So basically what that means is we allow people to, order the products, we ship them out, they use the product, and they have up to 30 days to decide whether they're going to keep it and automatically get charged the balance, or if they're going to, package them up and send them back to us, right? And we do this because we know it's a premium product. So we know that people get it into their hands, like, they're going to be happy with it. I was going to say 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, that people are going to be happy with it. And if for whatever reason they're not happy with it, they can send it back. And really what that means is that, if someone's faced with a choice between buying our product or someone else's, they're going to lean towards ours because ultimately we have the best offer. And they realize that, if there's a problem with this product, I can send it back. So we're delaying the buying decision till after they get benefit. And it's the benefit that they want to be sure they're going to get. Otherwise, people would just order a product and pay for it in full. But because they want to be sure it's right for them, they're happy to delay that payment until they're like, yeah, this does the trick for me. So that is how I would stand out in a crowded marketplace if, I wasn't doing the branding route. Like, as in, so that's just two examples of ways I'm standing out in crowded or marketplaces in general. And, both are working extremely well. And speaking of the trial, if you're interested in, applying this in your business, there's actually spaces in our beta program. If they're still available, there's no charge. Down below in the link, have a look, see if you are interested in it. And, there's actually spaces in our beta program. Just, there's a link down below. Click that. have a look. They're filling fast, but there's no charge, so it might be good for you and your business, might not, but either way, have a look. And look, if you're interested in the trial, if you have a product you think this might be applicable for, just go down below to the link. There's no charge. We are actually working with a handful of businesses now to apply this strategy inside their, into their companies, into their stores, as part of our beta program, because we've had such good success with it, and we're starting to see other people have the same. So we're building this whole thing out. So check that out down below, and if you're interested, be sure and apply.